Hey guys, Ken here. Welcome back to the channel. It's about 3:10 a.m. and just getting up. I normally get up about this hour. See, Kim made an order last night. Kim sold an order. You know, Kim has an eBay store just like I do, only she sells vintage photos. I sell vintage postcards, and this is the order that she sold last night. This is the USS Hornet. It's a naval aircraft carrier. Let me take it out of the sleeve here. Here it is. It's an old black and white USS Hornet. And she actually woke me up. I was in bed. And she woke me up to just tell me she made an order. Pretty cool. So I'm going to be packaging that up and prepping that this morning. Let's see if I got any orders here. I did not get an order. That's okay. In fact, I've got one. I've got one sitting over here in the tray. My outgoing box. Right there. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put together this order. Just kind of show you how I do it. Now, this isn't one of my orders. This is Kim's order, but it's kind of along the same lines. Okay. So first thing I do is I take the photo and I make sure that, you know, it's her photo and it's the right photo. So what I have to do in order to print this on my printer back here, I actually have to log out of my eBay account. And I have to sign into her eBay account. That way when I print the label, it prints clean. Because I have to use the Chrome browser. If I don't use the Chrome browser, it comes out pixelated and spotty. And I don't want that to happen because that affects the barcode. What I normally do is I blow it up. You can blow it up on the screen. And then I'm going to verify that this is the right photo. I do the same thing with my cards. I blow it up, make sure it's exactly the right photo or postcard. That way there's never a problem of me shipping the wrong card to the customer or the wrong photo to the customer. So I'm looking at this, and yes, I look at the front and the back. It says Hornet CV12. Yep, that's right. So that just takes a second. Then what I used to do is try to peel off the label because these are repositionable labels. And see, sometimes it just doesn't work. It's been on there too long. Here we go. And I'm just going to, you know, that's why they call these things penny sleeves, because they're literally, when you buy them in bulk, they're literally a penny each. And I just put it in a brand new clean sleeve. Okay, and then what I want to do is I'm going to come over to my little table here, and what I do is I take a piece of, this is just artist tape, what they call artist tape, and I cut off, I always like to square off the piece. I cut a small piece that's going to attach to the back of the photo. So and what I've done is I've cut this is a piece of 120 pound cardstock. I don't know if you can get it any thicker, but I wanted it a little thicker. What I normally use is 65 pound for my postcards, but this is 120 pound because this is a, you know, you got to remember, this is a thin photo. This is not like a card, like a postcard, which is thicker. This is just on regular paper. So I wanted to protect it more. And I'm going to fold that in half. I've already pre-cut this to the right size. And it's a little tougher to work with because it's thicker. But I can still do it. Then I take the photo itself, right there, and I'm going to take that little piece of tape And I'm going to fold it over itself and stick it to the back of the photo like that. And then I just place that inside the little tent, somewhere in the center there. Okay. Sometimes the photos aren't as big as the sleeve, but that's okay. Just as long as you get the sleeve in there. And then I'm going to fold it over. And I'm going to take this bigger piece and I'm just going to tape over the edge like this. Okay, now what I do this with my photos as well. We have these little thank you stickers. This is Kim's right here that she designed up. You can see that. And I've got one too. I'm going to show you. These are the ones that I put on my my cards that say Epic Treasure. See? And we put these. Just going to peel this off. Just like this. Stick it down right like that. Now, here, you know, for this photo, I'm going to use an EcoSwift envelope. These are rated at 200, and I think they're rated at 240 GSM. And what I do, before I do anything, I'll just lay it inside like that temporarily. And I'm just going to weigh it like that. It comes up to 0.8 ounces. See that? So that's under 1 ounce. Then I take it and I put this up here temporarily, right here. And I flip this over. And I'm going to hit print. And it's going to spit out a label right here. And because I'm using that Chrome browser, that prints out a label. I'm going to hide their address just for security reasons. But that prints out a label. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this label down on the envelope. Now let me show you a technique that I learned with putting these labels on, because I had the hardest time getting these labels to stick and to, well, not to stick, but to lay flat without getting a bubble or a crease in them. Okay, and I had to go on YouTube and figure out a better way to do that. So what you do is when you're putting your label down, is you bend it in the middle so that the middle touches the envelope first. See? And then you just gently stick it down on the right side and then move it gently over to the left. And there we go. You got a perfectly flat label. And then I'm going to take this and just slip it inside. And I do the same thing with my postcards. I'm going to slip it inside. The envelope fits perfectly, just like that. And I'm going to peel that. Oh, there goes my phone. And I'm going to seal that down. Hope you enjoyed that. And once again, if you got anything out of this video, you know what to do. Smash that like button. Helps the channel. I appreciate it. And I'm going to go. But you guys have a great day. And we'll see you on the next video. Take care. And bye for now.